Complete Madden is going down today in the NFL, as today was the final day for roster cuts. NFL team had to trim their roster down to the 53-man roster to start the regular season, and that led to multiple trades and some crazy ones. And what we always do on the channel when crazy trades go down, we go in Madden, attempt the trades, and see how the Madden trade logic correlates to real life trade logic, and see if Madden thinks some of the GMs in the NFL are absolute morons. So I think this one's going to be interesting. I'm sure you guys have heard about the big trades that have went down earlier today, and we'll tip those big trades later in the video. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about today's trades. And question number 2, who is your early NFL pick for this year's Super Bowl? Now, there's a ton of trades that we are going to attempt, and we're going to try like the kind of lesser ones that happen first, but some pretty decent trades for teams nonetheless. So first trade that we are attempting in today's video is going to be the only trade that did not get completed today, which is, if you're watching this on a later date, August 31st. So this trade happened a little bit earlier this month. The Houston Texans traded a 4th round draft pick from this year to the Cleveland Browns for their 3rd string running back, Mr. Duke Johnson. So let's see in Madden 20 if a 4th round draft pick from this year will be enough. Trade is submitted, not even close. So in real life, the Texans got him for only a 4th round draft pick, yet in Madden, apparently they would have to ship on probably 2 4th round draft picks and then like a 5th or 6th round draft pick for this trade to be accepted. So let's see what it is going to take. So obviously, Madden thinks the Browns got gypped in this deal. They should have got more value. So a 4th round draft pick. Let's also add in a 5th and see how close this gets. Submit that through. It was declined. So if we also add in a 6th round draft pick in this deal, still declined. How about just straight up a 3rd round draft pick instead of a 4th? Of course, the Texans don't have a 3rd. So let's try a 4th. And how about a 3rd from next year? Submit this through. That one was accepted. So according to Madden 20, not only does it take a 4th round draft pick like it did in real life, also takes a 3rd round draft pick from next year for Duke Johnson to be traded to the Houston Texans. Now this trade is actually hilarious. This trade also includes the Houston Texans, not the big one, but one that just kind of confuses me. They already got Duke Johnson. Since Lamar Miller is out for the year at the running back position, they went and also traded with the Kansas City Chiefs to bring in Hyde. Now, it was a straight up trade. Martinez Rankin, a 63 rated left guard, to the Kansas City Chiefs for Carlos Hyde. And I'm not expecting this to go through. I'm just not at all. I don't even think it's going to be close at all. So, according to Madden, you'd have to throw in probably, what is that, like 20 Rankins into this deal for this trade to be accepted. So, once again, the Madden 20 trade system thinks the Chiefs got absolutely shafted in this deal. So what on top of Rankin does it take for the Chiefs to ship on Carlos Hyde? Once again, we'll try one of the draft picks that we do have. I'm not going to use a 2nd. How about a 5th? How about a 5th and a 6th added into this deal on top of Rankin? And that didn't even go up at all. Not even close. So on top of Rankin, how about a 2nd round draft pick from next year? I feel like this should be accepted. And it's not. That's not even close at all. So Rankin and a 2nd round draft pick for Carlos Hyde from next year, not even halfway through to going to being accepted. So if we throw, I don't even know if a 2nd round draft pick from this year would be enough. And it's not. This is actually hilarious. A 1st round draft pick for Carlos Hyde when it took in real life what Madden values at a 63 overall, this left guard. On top of that, a 1st round draft pick, and that's not even accepted. This is hilarious. So now we have to start throwing in some players here. So how about a middle linebacker? We have Zach Cunningham. How about Dylan Cole? They do want Dylan Cole, so how about Cole straight up? That's not accepted, but what if we do throw in the right guard? The right guard who was accepted for straight up in real life, or maybe it would have been a left guard. I didn't know who this guy was, to be honest. Martinez Rankin. Submit this through. Still not accepted. So middle linebacker and the left guard. So we also have to throw in a draft pick for this deal to be accepted. A 5th. This should be enough. And boom, finally. So in real life, this trade was accepted just for that 63 overall left guard. But in Madden 20, the trade logic thinks you need to throw in a middle linebacker that they value at the green, and then a 5th round draft pick. So once again, Madden 20 thinks the Chiefs got absolutely shafted in real life. Now this trade really didn't get a lot of publicity, but as a Titans fan, I don't understand this one. So the Cleveland Browns helped out the receiving core even more, added to the stat core, traded a 7th round draft pick from 2020, which that's not confirmed yet, but that's what the rumors are, that it's a 2020 7th round draft pick. Traded this for Taywan Taylor, who's a very, very talented and very young wide receiver. And we just traded him for a 7th. So I don't understand this. In Madden, he is a 78 overall. So in Madden, he's our 2nd highest rated wide receiver. And we legitimately just traded him for a 7th round draft pick in real life. I know for a fact this isn't going to go through. This is going to show you how stupid Madden 20 thinks the Titans are. And not only as a Titans fan, it's weird. Literally trading him to the Browns a week before we play them. That doesn't make sense. So this is just a weird trade all around. Not even remotely close. So what the heck is it going to take in Madden 20? I mean, even if we throw in a 3rd round draft pick, I don't think it's going to be accepted. It is going to be, okay, so that's a little bit closer than what I thought. So now if we throw in some sort of running back, I think it should be, or we don't have a good running back, we could trade away. How about Rashard Higgins in return, since he's a wide receiver? Hey, how about this straight up, actually, because Madden's funny. Higgins straight up for Taywan Taylor. Madden is funny. So you saw what they thought about what the Titans got in return in real life, but then in Madden 20, yet you can still trade a low overall player for a high overall player, but still, that just shows you how funny Madden 20 is in trading in real life. I still, in real life, don't personally understand this trade as a Titans fan, but it is what it is. I don't get paid the big bucks to make deals. Back with the Houston Texans to tackle what is the 2nd biggest trade from today, and that is the Houston Texans acquiring 2 relatively good players from Miami Dolphins, a potential franchise tackle. The Miami Dolphins' 2 high overall players in Madden 20, Laremy Tunsil and Kenny Steele. The biggest player obviously being Laremy Tunsil, although in Madden 20 they're the same overall. Laremy Tunsil now to block for Deshaun Watson's blind side. But for these 2 players, they got a lot. They got 2 1st round draft picks. I'm guessing in real life they haven't really told us exactly what, but I'm expecting it's going to be this 1st round draft pick and the 2021 1st round draft pick and a 2nd round draft pick from this year. And I don't expect this to be accepted. I don't at all. Although I personally think in real life you can make the argument that the Dolphins got more in return than what the Texans got, but I guarantee Madden thinks that this won't be close. What did I tell you? They value both of these players. I don't even think we just got one of these players in return. Look at this, dude. That's actually crazy. So you take out Kenny Steele and keep the same value on the Texans side of things, and you still can't even get Laremy Tunsil. So what's it going to take? Let's still try to get both of these players in this deal. So it took 2 first and 2nd in real life. Madden, oh man, it might take some of our best players. We can't use jadeveon Clowney in this trade, but how about, I don't know, J.J. Watt they need to left in. Let's just try this. Oh my god, dude, Madden is so stupid. DeAndre Hopkins and J.J. Watt for these 2 guys, that's not even halfway. We could even throw in jadeveon Clowney. This is not even be remotely close to being accepted. Madden is so freaking stupid, dude. I'm still going to make this happen. Let's just first of all try to get Kenny Steele. What's it going to take to get this man? So let's just see. How about J.J. Watt straight up for Kenny Steele? How about this? Is this a possibility? This freaking game, dude. Let's keep on trying here. Maybe it'll take Deshaun Watson. Maybe that's what it'll take. Deshaun Watson and J.J. Watt for Kenny Steele. Oh, that actually went up quite a bit. So what if we now throw in a 2nd round draft pick? Is this going to be enough to bring in Kenny Steele on his own? And it's not. It's not. How about a 1st round draft pick, though? Is this enough to bring in Kenny Steele? It's not. Once again, it's not. So what about, I don't know, maybe we, instead of J.J. Watt, we throw in DeAndre Hopkins, arguably the best receiver in the league. And it's once again, it's not. Madden is a great game. It is a great, beautiful game. So the only way we're going to be able to bring in Kenny Steele to this team for this video and just for the video's purpose is to get an even higher overall draft pick. Let's just try to get the Bills. I don't know why I'm just thinking the Bills. The 4th overall pick. this is just for video purposes. This is making me so happy, showing how dumb the trade logic is, dude. We'll be able to get the 4th overall pick here, and now I believe we will be able to bring in Kenny Stills. When in real life, we got both of the Texans got both of the players for not even remotely close to what we're having to ship on now. But this is once again just showing how crazy Madden trade logic is. So we're just trying to get one of the players out of the deal, Kenny Stills. So as you saw, it's going to take J.J. Watt, and it's going to take Deshaun Watson, and a 1st round draft pick, the 4th overall pick projected. There it is. That's accepted finally. Now let's try to get the other player in the deal. Laremy Tunsil this time around. I don't even know if it's going to be possible to get him. DeAndre Hopkins, Lamar Miller. How about these 2 guys? And about halfway. So there's potential. There's potential there. So how about our 2nd round draft pick that we have now, one of our cornerbacks? Because they do need a cornerback. How about 83 overall Jonathan Joseph? Of course they don't want him. Trying to make the video a little bit more complicated on me. So they need a right tackle. They pretty much need any position at this point in their existence. How about Senio Clemente? Oh, they sort of want him. 2nd round draft pick. Ooh, we're getting on up there, dudes. We're getting close. So we gotta find somebody that they want. Whitney Merciless, interested in him. It's in the red now. I don't think it's possible. I genuinely don't think it's possible to get him, because as mentioned, let's try to get a top 1st round draft pick for him. Who has the number 1 overall projected draft pick? Is it like it's not the Jets. It's got to be the Dolphins. I can't do that. That'd be weird. So we'll just get the 8th overall selection. We'll try to anyway. That's declined. Once again, making me look stupid. They have a tight end we can trade away. I really want this to be accepted just for video's sake. Darren Fells or Jordan Thomas by chance? Oh man, making me look stupid. How about? Oh, they don't want anybody that we have, to be honest. So how about can we throw in both of our running backs, Duke Johnson and Lamar Miller? Will this finally be accepted? And just keep on making me look moronic, why don't you? Wide receiver. This is maybe Will Fuller they want. They want Will Fuller. They do. This should be accepted. Finally, was accepted. Bam, boom, bosh. So, now, just to prove a point, once again, I don't even think it is possible to bring in Laremy Tunsil to our squad for today's video. So, DeAndre Hopkins, let's try. Why not just ship on Kenny Stills back to him? They want all 3 of these guys. They do. So, we'll give you Kenny Stills back. And also a 1st round draft pick from this year. And still is declined. Holy crap, dude. This game is so awesome. This game is so freaking awesome, dude. So let's just find our... if we can get a good player, they're still declined. Whitney Merciless. How about our middle linebacker, Bernard McKinney? They want him by chance? Oh, it's still declined. This game is so freaking awesome, dude. Do I trade jadeveon Clowney? Do I do it? Just do I go ahead and get it over with? Justin Reed, he's so young, dude. 84 overall, still declined. Oh my gosh, dude. So the only way I know to actually have this trade be accepted for today's video is if we have to find a team with maybe the 2nd, we have to find a team that has the 2nd overall pick. So don't want to deal with the Dolphins, because I feel like that would mess up this trade to get their 1st overall selection. So what team out there has the 2nd projected draft pick in this upcoming draft? And I think it is going to end up, the Titans have the 9th. Is it going to be the Bills? The Bills, we just got the Bills, didn't we? The Bengals had the 3rd. So I think this is a possibility finally. So if we trade it doesn't matter who we trade just to get the pick. So defensive tackle, DJ Rader, into the deal, submit this through, and boom, it was accepted. So I think now finally. So this took a lot. This did take a lot when in real life it took the initial deal. So now if we finally throw in the 1st round draft pick that we got and DeAndre Hopkins, and then maybe our free safety, Justin Reed. Maybe now we can get Laremy Tunsil in this deal, and it was accepted finally. So in real life, we took 2 first and a 2nd round draft pick. In Madden, to get both of those players, we had to trade DeAndre Hopkins, J.J. Watt, Justin Reed, Deshaun Watson, and I think it was 2 first-round draft picks. So Madden, what a game. So final trade for today's video, and everybody knew it was finally coming. The biggest trade we've seen in the NFL in a really long time. the Seattle Seahawks acquired jadeveon Clowney from the Houston Texans for Jacob Martin, a linebacker. A lot of you probably don't know who he is. This is going to be funny. Jacob Martin, barkevious mingo, and a third-round draft pick for jadeveon freaking Clowney. Oh my, I don't even want to know how low this bar is about to be. This is about to be the thumbnail. I'm about to take a pause after I submit this through and get the thumbnail. Boom. So, once again, according to Madden 20, what the Seahawks traded the Texans in real life to bring in jadeveon Clowney in Madden, it would take that value times about 17. So, I don't even know if it's possible to bring in jadeveon Clowney, but I'm crazy, so we're going to try it. So I'm just going to start off by so they need a quarterback since they don't have Deshaun Watson anymore. Submit this through, and this trade is going to be, this is not going to work. There's no way. jadeveon Clowney is impossible to get. There's literally no way, dudes. We can throw in everybody. Bobby Wagner, Chris Carson, Russell Wilson into this deal, and that's not even halfway to being accepted, dude. So our first round draft pick as well, submit this through, that's not even halfway. So in real life, once again, it takes Jacob Martin. Do you know who that is? I didn't either. barkevious mingo and a third round draft pick. And in Madden 20, Bobby Wagner, one of the 4 highest rated players in the game. Russell Wilson, obviously a franchise quarterback and a first round draft pick. It would take 2 Bobbies, 2 Russells, and 2 firsts. Madden 20, what a game.